The NKP 765, also known as the Nickel Plate Road 765, is one of the most iconic steam locomotives ever built and a symbol of America's golden age of railroading. This magnificent machine continues to capture the imagination of train enthusiasts, historians, and travelers around the world. The 765 represents the powerful and elegant design of the 1940s when steam engines ruled the rails, carrying passengers and freight across the vast landscapes of the United States. Today, it stands not only as a piece of machinery but as a living legend that still runs on special excursions, bringing the past back to life. Built in 1944 by the Lima Locomotive Works, the NKP 765 is a Berkshire-type steam locomotive, part of a series designed for speed, strength, and endurance. The nickname Berkshire comes from the Berkshire Mountains in Massachusetts, where the first of this type proved its ability to climb steep grades with heavy loads. With its 2/8-4-wheel arrangement, 2 leading wheels, 8 large driving wheels, and 4 trailing wheels, so it was engineered to handle both passenger and freight trains efficiently. The Nickel Plate Road, officially known as the New York, Chicago Street, Louis Railroad, used these locomotives for fast freight service, and they quickly became famous for their reliability and impressive performance. The NKP 765 was retired from active service in 1958 when diesel locomotives began replacing steam engines across the country. Many steam locomotives were scrapped, but the 765 was saved from destruction thanks to a group of passionate rail fans and volunteers from the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society, FWRHS, in Indiana. They recognized its historical value and dedicated years to restoring it to operating condition. Their efforts paid off in 1979 when the 765 returned to life, steaming under its own power once again. This restoration marked the beginning of a new chapter for the locomotive, transforming it into a traveling museum on rails. Today, the NKP 765 is one of the few operational steam locomotives in the United States. It participates in heritage excursions, rail festivals, and special events, often drawing huge crowds wherever it goes. People of all ages gather along the tracks to see and hear the thunderous roar of its massive engine, the deep chug of its pistons, and the haunting echo of its whistle. Every trip offers a chance to experience what rail travel was like decades ago when steam locomotives were the heart of American industry and adventure. One of the most remarkable experiences for rail fans is watching the NKP 765 climb a grade, such as the ones on routes like the famous Nay train journeys. These moments showcase the locomotive's raw power as it conquers steep inclines, billowing clouds of steam and smoke into the sky. The sight of the 765 working hard up a hill, wheels pounding and exhaust echoing through valleys, is something unforgettable. It demonstrates not only the engineering brilliance behind the Berkshire design but also the skill of the modern-day crew who operate and maintain it with precision and respect for its history. The crew of the Fort Wayne Railroad Historical Society continues to dedicate countless hours to maintaining the 765. Their work involves cleaning, repairing, lubricating, and inspecting every part to ensure the locomotive remains safe and operational. Steam locomotives require constant attention and care, and the 765's continued operation is a testament to their expertise and passion. It's not just about machinery, it's about preserving a living piece of American heritage. In addition to public excursions, the NKP 765 has been featured in movies, TV programs, and documentaries. Its striking appearance and authentic steam power make it a favorite for filmmakers who want to capture the magic of the steam era. The locomotive has also pulled excursion trains for modern railroads such as Norfolk Southern and Amtrak, bridging the gap between old and new generations of rail travel. What makes the NKP 765 so special is its ability to connect people to history in a tangible way. When passengers step aboard its vintage coaches, they are transported back in time. The rhythmic clatter of steel wheels, the heat of the boiler, and the hiss of steam evoke memories of a bygone era when trains were more than transportation, they were symbols of progress, freedom, and discovery. Over the decades, the 765 has inspired thousands of people to appreciate railroad history, engineering, and preservation. It stands as a tribute to the men and women who built and operated these machines, and to those who continue to keep them alive. The locomotive's ongoing story reminds us that history is not just something to be read about in books, so it can be seen, heard, and felt in the power of a living, breathing steam engine. As the NKP 765 continues to run across America's railroads, it brings history to life for future generations. Each trip is a journey through time, where the power of steam meets the beauty of motion. Watching it glide through the countryside or thunder up a graded neigh is a breathtaking reminder of how far human innovation has come here and how the spirit of the steam age still burns brightly in the hearts of those who refuse to let it fade away.